Hello everybody, and welcome back to Evolving Vibes, the community for witches, pagans, spiritualists, and everybody in between. So for this video, I want to do a couple of different things. I wanted to document a little bit of my trip to New York a couple of weekends ago. It was myself, it was Sarah, and it was Marie. Both of my witches that I hang out with a lot and are really, really close friends, dare I say, spiritual family to me. Along with doing that, I wanted to give you some exciting news, which I will towards the end of the video. However, when I went to New York, it was Chester, New York, and I came across this small little town called Sugar Loaf, New York. And this town was established in the 1700s, and it was established to really foster art as well as creators. So there's a lot of crafters in this town, and there's a lot of artists in this town. And during this trip, I came across a hidden gem. This was just one of the nicest little magic shops that I've ever been to. And it's called the Lightclub Curiosity. It's owned by this really wonderful witch named Melissa, and her staff, dare I say, her spiritual family, really embrace the magic of the shop and actually help increase it, if that makes any sense to you. When I saw this shop, I literally fell in love with it. Along with this, they have their sister shop called the Darkclub Curiosity, and it's right next door. And Samantha, who's the manager of that shop, is an absolute wonderful person and a really chill witch. And we, Sarah and Marie, had a wonderful time in both shops. I really couldn't help myself, so I did ask Melissa if I was able to film in her shop because I really wanted to show the shop and this energy. And not only did she say yes, she agreed to do a bit of an interview, and they closed the shop down for like 10-15 minutes, so I actually could get a lot of the shots that I wanted uninterruptedly. If that wasn't enough, I was actually able to take a little bit of a tour in another area within the shop, which is, for lack of a better word, just a really sacred spiritual area. It's where Melissa does a lot of her spell work. It's also where Melissa does a lot of charging, a lot of other energy type work. Out of respect, I didn't want to take pictures of this room. I just felt it was just too special for me to try to put on camera. However, if you do go to Chester, New York, and you do go to Sugar Loaf, please be sure to check out this shop. It's absolutely wonderful. So what I'm going to do next, turn the camera over so that you can actually see the shop, check out what Melissa has to say about it, and be sure to come back over towards the end because I got a couple of surprises that I want to share with you guys. So I'll see you in just a bit. So this wonderful purple building behind me is the Lightclub Curiosity Shop. And I'm going to turn the camera around so you can actually see the building itself. And then we're going to go inside the shop and you can see some of the things that this shop has to offer.
Come see it too.
First off, we have Zoltar, and he's going to be telling our fortune. No, he's not. But certainly Zoltar is there, of course. And check out this building and how magical it actually is. And if you think it's magical on the outside, wait till you see the inside. And check out this reading area right on over here. Isn't it absolutely amazing?
Okay, welcome to Sugar Loaf, welcome to my shop, and welcome to my home. So you're actually here in Lightclub Curiosity Shop, which is kind of like a little dream child of myself and my husband, where we kind of got together and combined our talents and created this curiosity shop where basically all things are possible.
Check out these handmade beauties. Absolutely amazing. And of course the incense and all the things that you would actually expect. But along with that, look at these herbs and how they're packaged and ready to go for you. And of course teas. Check out all of those tea options that you might have. And there's Sarah and there's Marie hanging out with me doing our witchy thing this weekend. And who needs a spell kit? Everybody needs a spell kit now and again. we have all sorts of spell kits for you. And along with that, that's right, magical sprays and candles and sounding bowls. Absolutely wonderful. And of course, lotion potion. And Sarah and Maria are definitely into these poppets right here. For positivity, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, we would never use poppets for anything but positivity. So as we wander around the shop, as you can tell, you can see the sage, you can see all these magical and wonderful things. But check out all of the options with tarot, with oracle decks, and with books itself. And of course, tarot bags, and your crystal cabinets. And along with that, these things actually sing out to me, especially that purple one. Absolutely stunning and absolutely amazing. And once again, thank you guys for giving me that energy and allowing me to come in and do this video. So my wireless mic battery died making this portion of the video, so this is all going to be narrated with a strong lesson to be learned with always check your equipment before starting your next segment of the video. As we enter the Darkclub, we see Sarah and Marie, and Sarah is actually talking with Sam, who's the actual manager of the Darkclub. Hey Sam, how you doing? And we're doing an impromptu reading, I see, Sarah. And let's check out some of the supplies and some of the wonderful things they have. That is all hand embroidered. It's done by a local artist, and she has some amazing work here at the Darkclub Curiosities. Now, this shelving is really cool within itself, but when you look at the framework, that's actually from church confessionals, so that makes it even more cool. And you can see a lot of the books and amazing material they have as resources for new witches and experienced witches, along with journals and so many wonderful items, to the point of even having all of the Sabbath books and outlines for activities therein. Really, really cool. And lots of cards, more books as you can actually see, and even this wonderful decorations and jewelry. And these key rings are really, really cool. Now, when we look a little bit over here, you're actually going to see a consignment area where people can actually bring clothes that they make or other things to sell. It's really just a wonderful little spot. And of course, Buddhas. And of course, all of the things you might need for your spiritual journey. This is just a really wonderful shop, and I can't stress enough how welcoming, how friendly, and just how magical it actually is. Hey, Marie. And so we're going to be heading out of the shop now. Hope you enjoyed your tour. See you soon. Bye, Sam. Wasn't that amazing? I really can't stress enough how wonderful this shop is. There were so many other things too that I really couldn't show you because I didn't want to spend an hour and a half doing footage of everything available to you in both these shops. I really could have, but I'm sure you would have wanted to stay for it, and I'm sure everyone wanted to get on with their lives. So at the very end of all of this, I thanked everyone. I started leaving, and a really cool thing happened to me. One of the girls that works in the Lightclub came running out and said, "Hey, Brian, we've got a gift for you because we really appreciate you coming in and you doing this." Now, that was cool enough. Absolutely cool enough. However, this is where witchiness and witchcraft really comes to play, and what was actually given to me. So when I was in there, I was looking at this cool little kit. I didn't touch it. I didn't pick it up. I just was looking at it. And I liked the stone that was inside of it, which was this stone right here. And this is one of the things that was given to me. Along with that, I always like collecting oils. And I, again, didn't pick up any oil, didn't sniff any oil. I just like collecting oils. And sure enough, some oil was also in the bag. Now, this is the coolest thing. I really wanted to get another pendulum. I just got some dowsing rods and I had converted over to copper because for me, it just works great. So I wanted to get a pendulum, and I wanted to get a copper pendulum. And one of the things I was looking at when I was in there, I again, not touching, just staring at and looking at in general, were the pendulums. And inside of that bag too was this wonderful, wonderful copper pendulum. Something that I'm going to use in my home, something I'm going to be using on my altar because it's just absolutely beautiful and very, very fragile. So it's definitely something that's going to stay on my altar. It's going to become a part of my practice, and it's going to bring me back to the magic that is the Lightclub Curiosity every time that I use it. So I can't stress enough, this is a wonderful shop. I'm going to have the contact information for the Lightclub inside the description. Feel free to reach out to them. Feel free to like their page. Feel free to just get down there and visit them if you're in the area of Chester, New York, or if you want to go visit and want a really wonderful vacation. Sugar Loaf is a hidden gem, and it's a wonderful vacation spot if you like this home, earthy, crafty, artistry type lifestyle. So definitely feel free to check it out. Why were we in New York? So Sarah, Marie, and myself were in New York because we were prompted to apply to Ghost Hunt USA. Ghost Hunt USA is a company that hosts all of these groups of individuals at various really, really famous haunted establishments throughout the United States. They do the Conjuring House, they do the Lizzie Borden House in Massachusetts, but when you go across the country, they have over 60 different venues that they host ghost hunts at. So they were looking for sensitive people. They were looking for people to host these ghost hunts from anywhere a group of 13 to up towards 20 or 30. And we were part of that process. We completed the first interview, and this was actually the second interview that we were going to, where we were actually doing a lot of activities. It's not like any type of interview I had ever gone to before. It was more like checking me out to see if I can do improv. It was all about checking me out to see how well I work with others, as well as doing this actual ghost hunt at the Mid-Orange Correctional Facility. So it was really, really cool, really, really wonderful. And just a couple of days ago, I found out that me, Sarah, and Marie made the cut. Out of almost 1,000 individuals, we were a few of the hand-selected individuals to make the cut for this area. And we're going to move forward now with being able to go out and host some of these ghost hunts at some of the venues that I just described before. So it's pretty exciting news. I'm pretty excited about doing it. It's not something that's going to take up a lot of my time because it's on Friday nights and Saturday nights only. And so certainly I'm still going to be around doing a lot of other things, but this is just something else I'm going to be able to offer my experience to you guys on the channel. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure, check out the Lightclub Curiosity. Check out the Darkclub Curiosity on Facebook, as well as in the descriptions below. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you've ever been there, or if you're actually planning on going now that you might have seen some information on it. And if you haven't done so already, please be sure, help us grow, like, subscribe, leave that comment. Watch one of these two videos down below. Did I say watch? I meant to say watch one of these two videos down below, and why not binge watch a few videos, because it does help our channel push forward and upward in the algorithm, and it allows YouTube to send this out to more people, and hopefully more people like, subscribe, and leave comments, right? So thank you so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. We're approaching 800 subscribers, and I couldn't be both more proud, happy, and humbled. And I thank you for that. And as always, please, please, please be sure to be safe, be well, and be blessed.